Over the span of 1,000 years, the spiritual essence of heaven and earth gathered and condensed into a single, mysterious object, the Chaos Pearl. Fed by the light of the sun and moon, its energy grew beyond comprehension. It devoured everything, the divine and the demonic, merging those opposite forces into a single chaotic existence. Its power became limitless and its hunger insatiable. The Chaos Pearl was no longer a treasure. It was a threat to the world itself. And so, to stop this catastrophe, the Supreme Lord of Heaven sent his two disciples, Shen Gongbao and Taiyi Shenren, to subdue it. Open quote. Taiyi Shenren shouted, "Chaos Pearl, you can't escape. This ends now." Close quote. A furious battle erupted. Swords clashed. Energy waves shattered the skies. The heavens trembled. But the Chaos Pearl was relentless. It grew 4 monstrous arms, striking down Shen Gongbao with divine fury. From the distance, the Supreme Lord himself watched in silence. With a flick of his finger, he summoned a massive alchemy cauldron, forged from the elements of heaven, and sealed the Chaos Pearl inside it. As peace returned, the Lord descended and gave his disciples 3 divine orders. Open quote. I have divided the Chaos Pearl into 2 parts, the Spirit Pearl and the Demon Pill. The Demon Pill is unstable and nearly indestructible. I will cast a heavenly curse, a lightning bolt that will strike and destroy it in 3 years' time. Until that day, remain vigilant and guard it well. Close quote. He turned toward Taiyi Shenren. Open quote. Li Jing has earned my favor in battle. The Spirit Pearl shall reincarnate as his 3rd son. Taiyi, I entrust this sacred mission to you. Should you succeed, you will ascend and join the 11 golden immortals in heaven. Close quote. Open quote. Taiyi Shenren bowed. Thank you, Master. You can count on me. Once the Spirit Pearl is born, his name shall be Nezha. Close quote. Scene 2, the rebirth of the Spirit Pearl. In Chentang Pass, governed by Lord Li Jing, Taiyi Shenren descended from the skies, wine in hand, mumbling to himself. The sage headed straight for the city to place the Spirit Pearl into the womb of Li Jing's wife. The entire village rejoiced. The mistress was with child. But jealousy brewed in the shadows. Shen Gongbao, envious that Taiyi had been promised a seat among the immortals, plotted his revenge. He threw 3 dark talismans, filled with corrupt energy. Meanwhile, Taiyi waited for the perfect time to complete the reincarnation ritual. But a servant approached him with a cup of wine. The sage, overcome by his love for drink, accepted it and fell fast asleep. The servant tried to steal the pearl, but it was protected by a divine incantation. From afar, Shen Gongbao growled in frustration. Lord Li Jing found the sage unconscious and tried to wake him by punching him. Open quote. Li Jing, wake up, immortal. What are you doing? I forgot the incantation to open the lotus, close quote, in disbelief. The sage of heaven had forgotten the spell. He only had 4 chances. If he failed all, he'd have to wait 10 years to try again. By some miracle, on his final attempt, he succeeded. The lotus opened. But just as the ritual began, the servant, still under a slave rune, tried to grab the pearl again. Taiyi tore off the talisman, knocking him unconscious. Yet, as no one noticed, a dark shadow crept in and swapped the Spirit Pearl with the Demon Pill. Li Jing struck the altar too late. The ritual had been completed. Thunder roared. The earth quaked. A storm of chaos filled the skies as a child was born, not of spirit, but of demon fire. In the distance, Shen Gongbao and an old woman held the true Spirit Pearl, their laughter echoing through the clouds as they vanished into the void. From the flames of the ritual emerged a child, Nezha, born of chaos, wreathed in fire. His very breath scorched the air. The villagers trembled in fear as Nezha's demonic energy spiraled out of control, setting the city ablaze. Open quote. Taiyi Shenren shouted, "Take this, you little demon." Close quote. He threw his enchanted bracelet, the Qiangkun hoop, chanting a spell that wrapped around Nezha's neck and sealed his power. Open quote. That's my son. No, he's the reincarnation of the Demon Pill. If not for this hoop, he would have brought ruin upon us all. Please, don't hurt him. For generations we have fought demons. Lady Yin stepped forward. Please, don't hurt my child. Close quote. Her face was cut slightly by Taiyi's withdrawn strike. She fell to her knees. The villagers gathered. Open quote. Lord Li, one said, would you endanger us all for one demon child? Think of the greater good. Close quote. Li Jing's voice trembled, but was resolute. Open quote. My family is cursed, I know, but my son is innocent. I will raise him myself, away from the city. If he brings harm to anyone, I will pay the price with my life. Open quote. Tai Shenren warned. Even if you spare him, the curse remains. In 3 years, heaven's lightning will strike him dead. That fate cannot be changed. Li Jing whispered, then I'll find a way to remove the curse. Close quote. Hair Scene 3, The Dragon King's Bargain. Deep beneath the sea, in the glowing halls of the Dragon Palace, Shen Gongbao met the Dragon King. Open quote. Dragon King, this is the Spirit Pearl. If I infuse it into my egg, my son shall be all-powerful, a god among dragons. His name will be Ao Bing. Close quote. Open quote. Then I'll be his master. And when he rises to heaven's court, your clan will be free from this watery prison. Close quote. Open quote. Dragon King. Agreed. Close quote. Thus, Ao Bing was born, a dragon prince with the soul of a god destined to clash with Nezha. Scene 4. Journey to the Void Court. Tai Shenren and Li Jing ascended to the Void Court to plead with the Supreme Lord to remove Nezha's curse. They were met by Zheng Zhenyun, the keeper of the portal, a being they called Clingy Cloud. Open quote. We must see the Supreme Lord. Impossible. Once the heavenly curse is cast, it cannot be undone. You're wasting your time. Close quote. Open quote. Tai Shenren sighed. One day here is a year on Earth. We've already lost precious time. We must return. Close quote. Scene 6. Nezha's Loneliness. 1 year later, Nezha sat alone on the rooftop of his father's mansion, staring at the horizon. Open quote. These walls are my prison, he muttered. Even prisoners get visitors. No friends, no freedom, just boredom. Close quote. His mother, Lady Yin, called out, Open quote, Nezha, what are you doing up there? Can't go outside, so I might as well enjoy the view. Then describe it to me. Grass, trees, boring flowers, and a guy scratching his butt. Close quote. Lady Yin laughed. How about I play with you? Open quote. You? Don't you have demons to fight? Maybe, but today I'm all yours. Close quote. They played together, but Nezha's strength was uncontrollable. One kick sent his mother flying into a wall. Open quote. Mom, you okay? I'm fine, sweetheart. Nice kick. Close quote. Just then, a soldier rushed in. Open quote. My lady, a sea eel spirit is attacking the eastern village. Close quote. Lady Yin sighed. We'll play again soon, Nezha, I promise. As she left, she ordered the guards. Open quote. Watch him. Don't let him sneak out again. Close quote. But as soon as the two guards began arguing over whose fault it was last time, Nezha smirked and slipped past them. Scene 7. The Demon Child in the Village. The moment Nezha entered the village, everyone screamed and ran for cover. Children plotted to prank him, but were quickly outsmarted. When one insulted him, calling him a demon, Nezha's anger erupted. He kicked a massive boulder toward them. But Tai Shenren appeared just in time to stop it. Nezha was dragged home and locked away again. Later, his father explained that the heavenly curse could not be undone. Tai Shenren offered to train him, to teach him to control his power and fight demons until the day the lightning of heaven claimed his life. Lady Yin wept, but Li Jing persuaded her. Open quote. Better he die a hero than live branded as a monster. Close quote.